Hey everybody, it's Phineas. Welcome back to the Frugalfinneas channel. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, tell me how you guys are doing. Are you guys hanging in there? How are prices in your area? How's food prices in your area? How are gas prices? Okay, I'm in Missouri, so gas today, and I'm making this, and I'm going to go ahead and upload it today. Today is April 27th, and gas today is, in my area, about $2.72. It fluctuates. It goes up 279, down 269. It's kind of hovering there, nothing too crazy. I am reading some comments of other YouTube videos that I watch. Very rare comments though. Some people are saying, I saw maybe 2 comments like this, that price of food are going down in their area. I haven't seen that. Let me know if you guys have seen that. I'm seeing prices go up in my area still. So I don't know. I think one person who made the comment was from Michigan. They said food's going down in his area, gas is going down in his area. So I don't know. I haven't seen that. So this article is 12 foods to stock up on before tariff kicks in. Okay, Trump has given a 90-day pause on tariffs, and that 90 days will expire on July 9th. So we got a little time to stock up on some of this stuff. So I'll go over the list. Also, I'll link the article below, so if you guys want to read the whole article. It's pretty interesting. This is from a food standpoint. So these are all 12 foods that we should stock up on if some of these are your favorites, because tariffs could hit these kind of hard. All right, so number 1 is cheese, which I didn't know about, but it's a specific kind of cheese. It's Parmigiano Reggiano. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm Italian and I'm saying that wrong, but it's a good cheese that you put over pasta, because that's only made in specific regions using traditional methods. So that's going to get hit with the tariffs. So stock up on your favorite brands if that's your thing. We'll still have the Kraft kind of, won't be hit by those tariffs. It shouldn't be hit by. But number 2 on the list of 12 foods to stock up on before tariffs hit is wine. But here's certain wines, okay? French champagne, Italian wines, or even a crisp Sauvignon Blanc for New Zealand. Consider this your heads up. Imported wines will be getting pricier soon. So if you're a wine person, stock up on those wines. I don't drink wine, but number 3, San Marzano tomatoes. All right, they're a staple in Sunday sauces and Sunday gravies for, spaghetti sauce. The real ones can only come from a small region of southern Italy. So those are going to be hit by the tariffs. Stock up on those. And a lot of those are in cans. So you can stock up on cans, for a long time. Number 4, this one we all heard of, coffee. We don't grow a whole lot of coffee in the USA. The US is the world's largest importer of coffee, with Brazil and Colombia making up 60% of our supply. So that's going to get hit. And a lot of us knew this already. We talked about this before. But if you're a coffee drinker, and a lot of you guys are coffee drinkers, we said this before, man, just stock up on that stuff. It won't go bad. Don't go crazy with it. Check expiration dates. Google how long about coffee lasts. I think you can freeze coffee. But yeah, stock up on your favorite coffees, because that's one that's almost for sure going to get hit. Number 5, these are foods. So vanilla. Most of the world's vanilla supply comes from Madagascar, which was originally hit with a whopping 47% tariff. Luckily, the tariffs are down 10% for the 90-day grace period, which ends July 9th. So stock up on vanilla. I use imitation vanilla. I know it's probably not as good, but you can get that at Dollar Tree for $1.25 still. You can get a good sized bottle at Dollar Tree, but it's not the good stuff. All right, number 6, olive oil. I used to be a big time olive oil user. I used to use it all the time. Then I just stopped. It was expensive back in the day. It was expensive. So some of the best olive oils in the world come from Mediterranean countries, and many popular brands in the U.S. use imported olives. Even if they're crushed or bottled here in the USA, the olives are imported from other places. So olive oil is going to get hit pretty good. So stock up on olive oil. Number 7, this one hurts my heart. Chocolate. This is another one we heard for a while now. Chocolate. Brace yourselves. I'm bracing myself. All right. Between extreme weather and plant disease in West Africa, where 80% of the world's cocoa is grown, chocolate prices were already rising, and we saw that candy bars are insane now. Prices for candy. Uh, Add in new tariffs, and things can get even worse. Hershey, a big chocolate company, imports all of its cocoa. So all the cocoa gets imported from somewhere. So that's why we're seeing, and we're going to see candy bars maybe get even worse than they are now. So stock up on your candy bars. The person in this article says what I do after holidays. Go get the Reese's. Go get all of your favorite chocolates because you can freeze all that. Because chocolate is already insane. Even in the past couple of years, it's gotten insane. But if it gets hit with tariffs, it's going to get even pricier. I have a big chocolate drawer. I'm stocked up. And I'll just do without. If it gets too crazy, I'll just have to do without. But I have a little stockpile of chocolate. All right, number 8 on the list of 12 foods to stock up on before the tariffs. Nuts. The USA does grow a lot of its nuts, but if you want cashews, Brazil nuts, pine nuts, or macadamia nuts, you may want to take note. Most of these are imported, and U.S. supply just isn't enough to meet demand. So any kind of those nuts that you like, they could get hit with the tariffs. Stock up on them. I know macadamia nuts are already expensive as it is. All right, number 9, butter. But the Kerrygold butter, which I've heard of. I know it's fancy. I think it's kind of expensive. I don't think I've ever bought it. Which is very popular butter for bakers, is imported from Europe. Costco has a good deal on that from time to time. So check your Costco's. Here, I'll put a picture of it here of the butter because I didn't know what it looked like either. Here's a picture of the package. I've heard of this butter before, and it's very popular, and people love it. It's kind of pricey, but if that's your thing, I would stock up on it, and you can freeze butter. All right, number 10. Number 10 is spices, and it's going to list a couple. Stock up on cinnamon, ginger, or curry powder. Many of the world's most used spices are grown in Asia and Africa. Those regions are facing steep tariffs. So stock up on your spices. We were at Walmart yesterday, and the spice aisle wasn't too sparse, but there was several rows of certain spices that were just gone. Complete rows, and they go deep. Like the whole row was just gone. But it wasn't crazy, nothing crazy. But I noticed some were missing. All right, number 11, fruit. And here's one. My favorite fruit is bananas. I love bananas. So tropical fruits like bananas, mangoes, and pineapples are largely imported from Central and South America. Stock up and freeze. So you can see prices and bananas still are pretty cheap. They're still pretty affordable. But I guess with these tariffs, prices can go up a little bit. All right, the last one, number 12, snacks. And it names some snacks, and I did not hear of some of these snacks, so I looked them up and got pictures. I'll show you those now. Yeah, maybe some of you guys have heard of those, and Nutella's on the list too, which Nutella's very good. I don't buy a lot of it, but when I do, it's super good. But yeah, I never heard of turtle chips, Jaffa cakes, and Percy pigs. They're all come from international suppliers. I kind of want to try all these now. So you see the pics there, but it makes me want to kind of maybe not stuck up, but at least try them. But yeah, but Nutella is definitely delicious. All right, and that's the 12 foods you should stock up on. If any of those are your favorites, go. And this person worded it how like when I say stock up. Let me read this to you. While we're still waiting to see exactly how tariffs play out, it's changing daily, which it is. There's no harm in being prepared. That's exactly how I feel. If any of these ingredients are regulars in your kitchen, now's a good time to buy a little extra. Worst case, you got a well-stocked pantry. Best case, you outsmarted inflation with a freezer full of butter and coffee. So you're not going to lose out if you stock up and nothing happens or prices don't go too crazy. Like it says here, worst case scenario, you got a bunch of butter and coffee, which you'll use anyway. So what do you guys think of that list? Is there anything on the list you're going to stock up on? I will. I'll tell you what I'll stock up on. Turtle chips, Jaffa cakes, and Percy pigs. No, I don't even know what those are. I don't know. I probably will look at some of the tomatoes. I like those. But a lot of the stuff, chocolate, I've already stocked up on. Butter. I got a bunch of butter. I don't have this brand butter, but I got a bunch of butter stocked up on. But tell me what you guys think of this article. Again, I'll link it below so you can check it out. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It does help me out. And please definitely comment, even just to say hi or give me your opinions on these things. The comments are the best part of YouTube, in my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video.